guys, we got a crazy one here. This one is ancient. Divestor says white men love eating her taco while black. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. Let's check it out.
I wasn't going to get on here again tonight, but I saw this video by Britt So Me. This is Dr. Lori, your Paris dating coach. I coach high-achieving black women to date for adventure, fun, and love in Paris. Britt So Me. Britt So Me. Yes, black women are under assault. I've been feeling it. I've been saying some things, and black men have been coming in my DMs. Not only in my DMs, but also making comments. I had a comment that said that I am an old, ugly bat. I had a comment with somebody asking, does my coochie still work? I have had comments saying that I hate black men, but I don't. I just choose not to date them.
I guess you don't hate them, you just choose not to date them. There's a difference, in my opinion, between having a preference and, having one because of something. But I'm going to continue this video and see what happens.
We just want love. We just want to be treated as human beings. That's all we want. We want to live. We want to be happy. We don't want to be constantly under attack. And the reason I talk about dating in Paris is because that's where I feel celebrated. And I feel like other black women would feel celebrated there too.
Generational divesting. Old divestors sound exactly the same as the young divestors. Go where you are celebrated. It's black men's fault. All black men wanted sex. Non-black men love black women, etc. But they never seem to have a non-black man, or you never see non-black men or white men glazing black women for anything other than sex.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what this woman has on. She needs to cover up, okay? Listen, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to sound crazy, but can we please stop with this?
Grandma is teaching other black women on how to divest and has no proof or evidence it's working. She claims she is a dating coach, but at that age, how many suitors does she really have?
No filters, no makeup, except red lipstick. Guys, this needs to stop. Okay, if you're over 60 and you look like this, listen. Okay, now before I, started this video, I watched part of it, and basically this woman here is trying to sell other women an idea that they are more loved and welcomed in Paris, or I can teach you. I'm a coach. I can teach you how to get with men in Paris. But this woman here is by herself. So what's crazy about some of these coaches is they coach stuff to you, but they don't even have anybody. Like, I don't know, man. She's cooked, by the way.
That would mean she is lying and making things up just to disparage black men and run PR for white men. Isn't it interesting they cannot simply date out without making excuses and blaming black men? And if whites in Paris celebrated her so much, then why is she still single?
Facts.
No other race on earth puts old people on a pedestal. No other race on earth celebrates very old women.
Look at this. Come on, man. She's got to be 60 plus doing this. Who wants that? Who wants this, guys? Huh? Even if you're 65, who wants this? She's got a forehead like Stephen A. Smith.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you, we do not care.
Okay.
I am not being rude, but it is the truth.
98% of the time, I don't date black men, and I'm happier because of that.
Mm-mm.
So
I don't think black men would want to date you. I mean, you don't have to worry about that, ma'am. Okay. You do not have to worry about that.
Why would we want to continue to date you? Black men, when we've had significant trauma. A few weeks ago, I met a man from Benin. We went on a date. And basically, he wanted to come back to my place. And he wanted me to give him a blowjob. So after that, I deleted all of the black men on the dating app. My dog is barking at me because I'm not paying attention to him, kind of like how men do. So I'm just going to say, we have to go where we're celebrated. We have to date men that celebrate us.
So the guy from Benin, I guess he was an African guy. And so he asked you to get your knees dirty. And because he said that, you said, oh, I'm just done with black men, period. So an African or Beninese man, it basically, he disqualified everyone. Like, that's how we do. As if anybody would give a damn, but I'm just saying, I mean, okay, lady, sure.
And that's why I date outside of my race in Paris. Follow me if you'd like more dating tips and information.
Bitch, shut up.
She's literally, bro, this has got to be an oxymoron. How can somebody who looks like this, look at this. You guys got to be looking at what I'm looking at. Now, look, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be a dick, but I am saying that, guys, would you pay somebody who looks like this for dating advice on how to get Caucasian males in Paris?
No.
I'm just saying, if this woman walked up to you and you said, oh, I'm meeting a coach today, and she pulls up in a coffee shop, and, yeah, meet me at this coffee shop, and you've never seen her, and you pull in, and this is what walks in front of you and has a seat at a table that you're at and says, hi, I'm your coach. I'm going to help you get a Caucasian male in Paris. What would you do? Would you continue to sit there, or would you get up and walk away?
I just had to hop on here. Coach Anwar, dating coach, is dropping the tea about black women and who they should date. And I'm just...
Girl, let's clock it. I know exactly who's checking for you, and all I have to do is look at your hairstyle. Girl, if you got braids, those white guys are checking for you, the Asians are checking for you, your braids tend to skew younger, also the biracial and the white chocolates, they're gonna be checking for you. Now, if you have any sort of color in your braids, girl, the lesbians are checking for you, okay?
What the hell is going on? What is this? Is this guy supposed to be another coach? Is he coaching women on how to get men? Straight women how to get straight men? Okay, guys.
I'm gay.
A racist city, and obviously that was not the best experience for me. So I didn't really know how to handle racism, right? This guy that I was with for like 2 to 3 months would always call me racial slurs. And I sat there and took it because I'm like, well, he likes me. Little did I know, bro liked humiliating me because he thought it was funny. And even after I broke up with him, I literally begged for him back.
I'm just living the dream.
Another guy that I dated that said his type was white girls, but he liked me because of my personality, and he didn't think that mattered in a relationship. Ended up cheating on me after. I've been told when I kissed you, I thought I was gay. I've been called mid in a relationship. Yes, I still stayed.
Guys, she has got to have had no father in her life. There's no way that there was a male role model in her life who actually gave a damn about her. I'm sorry. Some people are, I'm just going to say it. Some people are sick. Some people are sick and they just haven't been diagnosed. Okay. There's a lot of people walking around this planet right now because they can't afford it, whatever scenario there is. But there are plenty of people walking around this earth, guys, who need help, who really need help, who are sick. And this lady is definitely one of them that we just looked at here. It's almost as if she gets off on that. And I think that's what it is. I think it's some sort of complex that she has within herself, guys, because that's the only thing that I can think of that would explain this. But sometimes you just can't explain. You just can't explain it, guys. It is what it is. Now, look at this guy. Which black hairstyle attracts certain guys? This is crazy, man.
Now, if you have a short afro or if you have locks, it's a little bit tricky because you're going to engage and attract two different kinds of guys, the white guys or the grand risers, aka the hoteps.
How does this dude know this? How does this gay dude know this?
I'm gay.
Everybody wants to be a coach now, a dating coach. Everybody thinks that they know what it know what it is to find significant other guys in this cesspool of a world we call, the dating scene.
Okay?
I'm talking about like every week, every day, or is this like once in a while for you? Have you ever had cheese thrown in your hair because you've been told it looks like a nest? In middle school, mind you, have you ever just like sat in a lunchroom and this white boy is all in your ear saying the hard R over and over and over because you looked at him for no reason at all? You just look at him like this and he's like, oh, she's looking at you. All of a sudden he's like,
so figure out which one you want, girl, because those are two very different men. If you're silk pressed or you're relaxed, you're going for a guy that's a little bit more conservative, and that is across the board, across the color lines, girl. Okay? Now, if you're into wigs, weaves, specifically straight, I'm talking about one out of the hair chart, it's black guys. Black guys, wigs, weaves that are straight, it's black guys. Now, if you have a longer wig, or your natural hair and it has a looser curl, it's like a 2, Latino and Arab guys, or Middle Eastern guys, okay?
And I'm just going to co-sign exactly what he said. This is Dr. Lori. I woke up super early this morning. I help high-achieving black women date in Paris.
I wonder if she's a real doctor. I'm curious. Anybody in the comments, can you tell me if this, whatever she is, if she is a doctor for real? Please let me know. I would love to know.
And I help you date everyone. Coach Anwar just spilled some tea talking about how black women should date everybody. And I agree with that. And he said, for example, why don't you think as a black woman that men of other races would want to date you? And basically his response was, you don't love yourself. I am dating everybody. It wasn't just because I do watch Coach Anwar's videos, and he says a lot of things I agree with. He says a few things. French men who are white, of Caucasian descent, French men who are of Indian descent, everybody is checking for black women.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Coach Anwar is absolutely correct.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. I hate to break it to you, but she's wrong, okay? Anyway.
That we need to get out of our own way. He also said that we have this idea that black men are going to protect us. And his statement was that if they were going to protect us, we would not be in the position that we are in this country.
What?
What position is that? What position is that in this country? What hasn't a black man done that has led to you claiming that they're responsible for your quote unquote plight in this country? Okay, because I don't think you're even in the US now. Aren't you in Paris? They love blaming the black man. They just love it. They take their issues that they have internally with their own people. Maybe they did have a terrible relationship with a black man at one point, and the trauma is so devastational that they can't help but lash out at every black man, right? But the funny thing is, as much as she was talking about black men and, all of that, she's talking about all these white men and how, they should date outside the race. Where is she at now? Where is she? Is she with a husband? Is she married? Is this lady married? Is she with anyone? No. She keeps saying she's dating people, but guys, I think that's a crock of shit. I think she's lying. I think she's lying. I think she's an old freak, okay, who loves to play with her toys, and that's as far as it's going to go, okay? I'm just telling you from my standpoint, she is not attractive. I'm not trying to be rude, but she's not, okay? And good luck out there. If I'm wrong and you got some guy out there in Paris, hey, live your life, do you? But I don't believe it.
And I agree with that. So I have a little different emphasis about dating. I'm helping you to date internationally. I'm also helping you to have more fun, adventure, and pleasure, and not date for the destination, but date for the journey. But I got to say, Coach Anwar has game. He knows what he's talking about, and I have to give him his props.
She gonna look, anybody who gives this old, oh my God, look at this. Look at what I'm looking at. This is who is asking you guys for money. This is who's trying to finesse you out of your cash. Okay, do you truly believe that this woman is going to help you? Is she going to help you find what you're looking for? Right? Come on, man. You guys got to be kidding me. This has got to be some sort of like troll or memeing going on here. It's got to be, guys. Come on, stop it.
And I also said to myself, I don't want to die without having great sex. So I had to think about how that I would do that.
You go to Amazon.com and you find your toy of choice and you order it and you let them mail it to you, and then you let it come to your door, and you take it in your room and you handle yourself. I mean, that's what I would do. That's probably what you've been doing for the past, who knows, God knows how long, because I can't believe that you've been with anyone in the last 10, 15 years. I'm finding it extremely hard to believe that anybody with a penis, anyone would take on that assignment. Okay, I'm just keeping it real, guys. Shoot me down, call me what you want, but I'm going to keep it real here, and this is my sentiments. I don't know about yours. Leave them in the comments.
And I also had to get over shame, right? Had to get over shame of being a mature woman and, having, big breasts and having a belly and having, gray hair and wrinkles and cellulite and all of that stuff. It happened, particularly when I started to travel and started dating internationally, was men would tell me that I was sexy. Matter of fact, even when I did my movie, Dr. Dominatrix, one of my professors, when I wrote, directed, acted, crewed the movie, said to me.
The funny thing is, she said that a guy asked her to get her knees dirty earlier in the video. He wanted to get her knees dirty and handle her, right? And she said, I immediately just, took all black men off of, I guess the app, and was like, I don't want this type of man. I don't want any black men. But she's on here talking about being a dominatrix and all this other freaky shit on here. Okay, you can't make this shit up. Women, some of these women are just outlandish, guys. I don't know. They're so delusional. And anyone who calls himself a coach and gets on these platforms and says some of the stuff she's already said, guys, they've got to be smoking sherm sticks. They've got to be smoking something. They've got to be drinking something, because this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And anybody if anybody is thinking about giving this old trout any of your money, you're going to get finessed. Okay.
He's like, you're a dominatrix. I'm like, no. At Michael Roldan in the comments, that's great that you have success with shots in the eggplant. I choose to date younger men. I don't want to date somebody who has to have a shot in the eggplant or has to take Cialis. That's my choice. Your partner's happy.
Luck.
You're happy. Great. And the men that I mentioned, the one man that I mentioned who was in his 60s with a cinnamon roll thing, we didn't have a relationship. We had just gone out a few times. And even if we did, it's my choice. I choose not to date people that have medical issues and who can't get their eggplant hard.
Guys, I can't even believe she's saying this right now. I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, I cannot believe that these words are coming off of her fucking lips. I am perplexed. I mean, maybe, older women that look like this, do get their freak on. Maybe I'm just out of the loop here, but I'm finding it extremely hard to believe that. I really am. Now, maybe she wants sex. Maybe she needs sex, but I don't think she's getting it. Not in that way. Not a real person with a heart and lungs and eyes and feet and hands. I don't think they're doing it to her. I think she may have a fun toy, and she may have a collection of fun toys. I think that's as far as it goes with her. Could I be wrong? Sure. But do I think I am? Hell no.
That's my choice. This is Dr. Lori. You know a quick way to figure out eggplant size? Have them send you a picture of them wearing sweatpants, or have them send you an eggplant picture. But I do know in a few instances, actually probably 3 or 4 instances, if I had known what was going on down there, particularly when I dated 2 men that were 6'4" with big hands and big feet who had very, very small micro eggplants. And also another man who basically on the outside with clothes on looked like like he had a lot of power.
You know, there are some sickos out here who actually fetishize about older women, I'm guessing. I'm quite sure there are. And maybe she has access to them all, because it would have to be something like that for her to, in my opinion, participate in these activities. But I guess I've never seen anything like this before. I've never heard a woman her age who looks like her talk the way she's talking. She's literally talking like she gets it on a regular, like she's out here putting in work on a regular basis. And I find that extremely hard to believe, guys. I really do. And she's apparently not with anyone. So I guess she's enjoying herself. I don't know.
But also had a micro eggplant, which was, all of these were very disappointing. I could have saved myself the trouble of being in a sticky situation.
Guys, who would do this? What sane person? And she claimed she wants younger men too. So who's doing this? Who would touch that? Who's doing it, guys? Look, check yourself in somewhere, get you some help, talk to a counselor, talk to somebody who can walk you through whatever it is you're going through. Just don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm going to end it right here, guys. I can't do it anymore. I can't go any further with this video. I'm just taken aback. I'm extremely, wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, because I drop content every single day on this channel. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go take a shower. I feel so nasty after watching this video. I love you guys. See you in another video. Peace.